Hey guys, Craig here. Channel update then on the 432. As you can see, we're pretty much done now. Made a little vignette for it to sit on, which is obviously Desert Storm. I've gone for the Up Granby theme. Everything's on it now. There's no more building required, just a little bit of dusting here and there, but it's generally finished. So here we are then. A full walk around of the old 432. It looks a little bit bright at the minute because the flash is on, but if I didn't put the flash on, you probably wouldn't see inside. So there you go, that's the interior to the inside. I can't get the camera down any further so you can see in there. So yeah, this is how it's going to sit. I've got all the hatches open. No thrills. I thought to try and get as most out of the interior to leave the hatches open, to give you some idea. So like I was saying, you can see very little through the commander hatch and the driver's hatch, as you can see there. Let's try and get all the way around. But yeah, that's us done with the 432. Where I left you off, had the tracks and the running wheels and that to do. I do not like the tool that come with the tracks. To be honest, it's a bit of a pussy. As you can see, some of the glue's still drying down there. But when it comes to placing the final piece of the track on at the bottom, they don't quite fit together. The gap's not big enough to put another link in, but it just doesn't quite fit together. So to alleviate the problem, I've put it on a little vignette. You can't see it because it's at the bottom, hidden under the wheels. But a little bit of a ball ache, especially trying to get the separate pieces on, because that's a separate piece and it's separate links around the back. This is two big long pieces, and then it's separate links around the front. And then it's a long piece coming down here, and then the bottom piece is a long piece altogether. I don't particularly like it. I'd have preferred either the rubber tracks or individual links all the way around. Trying to get the whole thing on, ball ache. Part of that was my own fault because I put the idlers on before I put the tracks on, but the instructions said you to put the tracks on, then the idlers. However, I persevered, and this is where we're at. So the colours I've used the AK Interactive OIF base colour, and then it's been weathered with the Arbet Lung oil paints that I've got. Tamiya colours for the interior where I left you. There's NATO green. Then all the periscopes have got the Tamiya clear green for the anti-reflective coatings going on. Same on the front of the driver's periscope, and then same on the back. I don't know if you're going to see it because of the antennas, but it's basically the green on the back of the driver's periscope here. Other things that I've done then, it's had all the weathering put onto the grills with the Arbet Lung filth colour. All the decals that come with it, that's the thing with the kit, the decals are awful. They're really thin, and these things, when you put them in the water, come out, they just literally screw up, and they're unsavable. So I had to make a stencil. So all the chevrons, they're all painted on with Vallejo matte black. The exhaust's still drying a little bit, but that's all Arbet Lung oil paints, complete with Humbrol pigments. That's still a little bit damp, but there's some light rust I've got to put on that yet, just to finish it off. Decals on the back. What can you say? Just decals. A couple of decals in there. That the chevron again's hand painted. But that's generally us. Got the Bowman antennas on. And that's pretty much it. So as you can see, a little bit of tidying up to do around the edges once it's fully dry and fully set. But that is us with the 432. What I have noticed with the kit and what's left over is quite a few pieces for the Bulldog. In particular, the turret that goes on the Bulldog, all the periscopes and that are in there. The only pieces I've got left though are the stowage box for the roof, which I didn't put on. Some tow cables which I haven't put on, and one Klansman and a couple of little gribblies, but nothing spectacular. So yeah, so that's us then, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the outcome of it, and hope you enjoyed how it looks now. So the next one that I'll do after this, I'll wait until the Bulldog comes out, and then I'll have a bash at the Bulldog, and go from there. So just another quick look around then. Back to the interior out the back, because I think that looks pretty cool coming through the rear door, to be honest. So yeah. Any questions, any comments, again, just leave them in the sections below. Sorry the camera's a little bit wobbly, but I've changed settings a little bit, as you can see. I've now got sort of like a little display table with a white cloth to try and get it as so you can see it easier, rather than that crappy desk that I use upstairs. So I'm actually downstairs in the dining room at the minute and set up a booth. So hope you prefer the look of this rather than what I've been doing before. So I haven't got a camera steady down here, so you just have to make do with a bit of camera wobble on this one. That's us then. So another quick look around, because I'm pretty proud of this, to be honest. I'll shut up and then just give it a spin around so you can have a look. Let's just try and steady it and move it around with my hand. It's probably easier that way. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much us, guys. Any questions, comments, stick them in the section below. I know I've just said that, but I'm repeating myself. And the next update then will be another project that I've just finished. I'll do the video of that shortly, and I'll upload that as well. Basically what we're looking at is the Millennium Falcon from Revell, the 172 Millennium Falcon. I've done a bit of a little dia with it. It's all fully lit, so I'll get that videoed when it gets a little bit darker as well, so you can see all the lights and everything on it. And then after that, I'll wait for the Bulldog to come out, and then we'll crack on with the Bulldog. So thanks again, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed again how this one's turned out, and I'll speak to you shortly. Bye bye for now.